ChatGPT to give me a 2-point perspective piece that I could study, and it gave me this. So at first glance, this looks like a simple piece, but if you even get a couple of the lines wrong, it throws everything off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I've learned this week and lay out this piece step by step so you can have an understanding of how 2-point perspective works. And I'll even take it a step further and create a more complex piece of a house on a corner lot with a wraparound porch. I found this reference drawing of a street corner. It's got a cafe on one side and a bookstore on the other. So instead of just trying to copy it blindly, I did something a bit different. I uploaded it to Claude and asked, what are the 3 key concepts I need to learn to go from 1-point to 2-point perspective? And here are the 3 main concepts it spit out. First thing Claude pointed out was multiple vanishing points. In 1-point perspective, everything converges to a single point. But in 2-point perspective, you've got 2 vanishing points both sitting on the same horizon line. The cafe side, all those horizontals, they're all converging to a single vanishing point, somewhere off to the left. While the bookstore side, all its horizontals are heading to a completely different vanishing point on the right. This was huge for me because I used to get confused trying to make sense of everything going to 1 point. Understanding that corner views need 2 points changed everything. The second concept Claude identified was the vertical corner as your anchor. See this edge where the cafe meets the bookstore? That corner line is perfectly vertical. It's the only line in the whole drawing that doesn't converge to either vanishing point. And the last concept was an independent facade angle. So this one's subtle but important. Each side of the building follows its own perspective system. The cafe's windows, awning, and door frames, they all obey the left vanishing point. The bookstore's features all obey the right. But here's the main key. They share the same horizon line. They're not operating in completely separate worlds. They're connected by the common horizon. Understanding this helped me see why sometimes my sketches looked off. I was mixing up which line should go to which vanishing point. Okay, so now for the fun part. I'm actually going to draw and paint this image. Check out this autumn scene. It's a beautiful Victorian house with all these warm fall colors everywhere. And honestly, this is going to push me way out of my comfort zone. So here's what I'm dealing with. This isn't just a simple building corner like our cafe and bookstore examples. This house has a wraparound porch, 2 different gabled sections creating multiple angles, dormer windows poking out of the roof, and then these massive trees framing everything. So let me walk you through how I'm planning to tackle this. First thing I'll do is figure out my horizon line, which is basically the eye level in this scene. Probably somewhere around the bottom of the first floor windows since we're viewing this from the street level. Then I need to find my 2 vanishing points. The front of the house angles off to the left, so I'll have 1 vanishing point way off to the left side. The side of the house goes off to the right, so that's my 2nd vanishing point off to the right, both sitting on that same horizon line. Now comes the tricky part. I've got to block in the basic structure of the house using those vanishing points. The porch railing, the roof lines, the windows, they all have horizontal edges that need to converge correctly. So I'll probably start with the main vertical corner of the house as my anchor point, just like Claude explained earlier, and build everything out from there. The roof is interesting because those gables create their own perspective challenges. Each one has its own peak and slopes, and they all have to feel like they're part of the same structure. Once I get the architecture down, then I can loosen up and have some fun with the trees. Those don't really follow strict perspective. They're going to be a little more flowy. So I'll probably use a mix of detailed trunk work and then really loose impressionistic foliage to capture those oranges and reds without overworking it. So I'm going to layer some warm washes, let them blend, maybe lift up some highlights where the sun's hitting the house. This is definitely me challenging myself here. It's one thing to understand perspective concepts. It's another to entirely apply it to a more complex scene like this one with all those overlapping elements. But I guess that's how we grow, right? So you may remember from my very first video that I put in a stone cottage piece through ChatGPT to give me a rating. And the rating that it came back with was an 8.3 out of 10. So what I did is I ended up putting this piece through ChatGPT as well to see if I've seen any improvement. And what it came back with was a 9 out of 10. So I'm very happy with that. I'm happy that I'm seeing progress, and I appreciate how ChatGPT gives you positive feedback as well. If you enjoyed this video and want to see the third video of this 3-part series, please like and subscribe. We're going to be diving into 3-point perspective and attempting to understand how it makes more of a dynamic piece. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you with the next one.